Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another book review. Again, my hair is mess always. Did I say book? I meant movie review. So I'm reviewing 1984. I have watched this and read the book. So in the comments below, let me know if you've read the book also, what you think was better. They were both pretty good. It both got the point across. So 1984, I'm going to read the description. A man loses his identity while living under a repressive regime. In a story based on George Orwell's classic novel, Winston Smith is a government employee whose job involves the rewriting of history in a manner that casts his fictional country's leaders in a charitable light. His tryst with Julia provides his only measure of enjoyment, but lawmakers frown on the relationship, and in this closely monitored society, there's just no escape from Big Brother. Excuse me. And this pretty much that sums up the movie perfectly. So again, I believe it's John Hurt. Yeah, John Hurt. He was an alien. So he was the guy that the alien popped out of his stomach first. But anyway, his job is to rewrite the history. So the normal citizens living where he lives think the government is, so much more than they are. And my question is, how do you expect to keep someone in line when they know the truth? They're rewriting it so you look more favorable. How do you keep them in line? Either they're on board with what you're doing, or you make them. And there's only so many ways you can make somebody do something they don't want to do. Let's be honest. And it's never a good thing. Well, he's a little bit of a rebel. He starts, really realizing that things are not cool. Which I don't know how he didn't realize it to begin with, but he was just like, okay, I want to change. He gets involved with a woman, and she's trouble. She's trouble. Like, she stirs up the pot more than it needs to get stirred up and gets people put in a bad situation. We'll just say that. But this movie and book really emphasize why banning books and rewriting things are not okay. Because once you do that, the people that know the truth, once they're dead and gone and can no longer tell the younger generation what the real tea was, what the real facts are, you lose that. Unless someone has saved the information that contradicts what's being put out to the general public, you lose all facts. And it is up to you to research. That's one thing I can always say. My old English teacher and even my mom was like, you need to know the facts before you say something. Whether you agree with the fact or not, it's knowledge, it's power. One day you might understand the point of view of someone else. And I didn't get that when I was younger, but now that I am older, I completely get it. Because some things I thought I would never agree with, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I get that now. Older, my perspective has changed. And that's this movie, with things getting banned now, it's dangerous, and that's why people are upset. But I don't have anything too much to say. It's a gritty movie. It makes you think. It makes you wonder. If you're not thinking and you're not putting pieces together about why banning things and changing facts are not a good thing, then you really need to assess what you're doing. Because that means you're living your life and you're not questioning anything, and that is never good. You can question till the cows come home. You don't have to stir up trouble. You can just question and get your own information. But when people destroy the information, you can no longer get it. That is a problem. That's all I'm going to say. I enjoyed the movie. And for some reason, I don't own this movie. So I don't know if I never just came across it or I was just never in the mood to pick it up. So I think if I find it in the wild, I will definitely pick it up. Because it's a good movie to have. And I don't actually own the book either. I think I got it from my favorite place, the library. And guys, check out your local libraries because you'll never know what you find. Never, never. Alright, I'm done. I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, evening. 1984. It's a good little movie if you want something a little heavy. Alright, bye.